What you're looking at right now is footage from a portable projector that you can buy. It's under $1,000 and it gives you 1080p resolution. It even comes with its own carrying case. So what is not to like? Hi everybody, it's Andy Baryer, Handy Andy from handyandymedia.com, and today I'll be doing a review of this projector right here. It's the BenQ 1080p portable projector, the GS50. Now, in this review, I'm going to kind of talk about the design of this projector. I'll talk a little bit about some notable features, namely where the dongle goes. I'll talk about what really pissed me off, namely a freaking gasket that fell off that I can't get back on. And then I'll talk about my experiences using it. And we'll discuss really who this is for. So sit back, relax, get your popcorn ready, folks, and cue the intro. So let's go ahead and start with the design of this projector. Now, the GS50 has this kind of cube-like shape. It's about 7 inches by 6 inches by 6 inches width, height, and depth. So pretty much very close to a cube. Now, what I really like about it is that it does have this kickstand on the front, and that allows you to adjust the kind of angle of this projector when it hits the wall. On the side, you have this kind of a rubbery type of surface, and that actually works to project or protect the projector if you get the occasional fall. It's got even rounded corners that should help with any kind of fall. You'll see you got this full leather strap on the side as well, and that makes it super easy to carry. The actual inputs are on the side over here, and what you'll notice is that there is a little flap that you have to basically dislodge, which shows you the HDMI port, the USB port, and also a USB-C port, as well as a headphone jack, which I really don't know why you would need to use, because inside of this is a 20-watt internal Bluetooth speaker. That means you could use this speaker as a standalone speaker when you're not using it as a projector. So it's kind of like a 2-in-1 device. Now, being that this is a BenQ projector, what they have a very interesting design feature is they'll allow a little spot where you put the dongle inside the projector. And the great thing about that is that you don't have this like dongle or streaming stick sticking out on the side. It's inside, and it comes with this BenQ Android TV controller, making it super easy to find content. Even has voice control for Google Assistant. So lots to like there. Here's where I got pissed off. The first time that I took this off, I noticed that there was this kind of black rubber gasket that goes around the corner, and it came off. And for the life of me, I could not get it back on. The reason why it has that rubber gasket is that this has an IPX2 water resistance rating. That means that the occasional rain is not going to damage this projector. But if you're like me, and I don't know if this, I swear to God this has happened to other people, but if that gasket comes off, I don't know, man. I don't know if I want this out in the rain, because I think that really was protecting it, especially the dongle that is inside. So I think this was some kind of a design mistake that got missed by the folks over at BenQ. Now, on the side, you also notice you got this little kind of orangey kind of grill. That actually allows the heat to dissipate out of inside here, because projectors, being that they have a light bulb, generate a lot of heat. And so the heat comes out there, and also it works for the sound. The sound actually will come out of there as well, and it's located on both sides of the projector. Now that we've talked a little bit about the design, let's talk about my experiences using it. Now, I'm very fortunate that my next door neighbor had built a DIY projector screen, just a ginormous projector screen. So it's great for me because I review a lot of portable projectors, and now I have somewhere with a nice white screen that I can test it. And it's so large that I can really test how big you can get a projector screen. Now, this baby right here, the GS50, has only 500 lumens, which on the surface does not seem like a lot for a portable projector. And there's a reason why it has 500 lumens. Number one, this does have an internal battery. You could use it cordless. So if you don't have a power source, but you've charged this up, you could use it for about 2.5 hours. If the lumens was any higher, I don't think that you would be able to, watch it for a very long time, because the more lumens requires the more power. But I have to say, when it was evening time, I noticed that the projector screen was barely noticeable. Like, it was not a very impressive look. However, once it got dark, once that sun dropped and it was dark, I was very, very impressed in the quality of the image coming onto that projector screen. The colors were just popping. I can get up right close and it still looked good. So I was very, very impressed with that. Another thing, believe it or not, that really impressed me was the internal speakers. I said it was a Bluetooth speaker, 20 watts. But I really don't think you need any other sound system for this. That is going to do plenty. It will fill up a room. It even filled up the backyard. And it sounds good. And just to prove my point, I'm going to let you listen to a little bit about this so you can judge what the sound is like when you get really close.
Few monkeys travel very far. If plants are to distribute their seeds across great distances, they need another kind of transport.
So as you can tell, it sounds amazing for this really compact projector. And the fact that it comes with its own carrying case is just a great, great feature. When I unboxed it, that was the first thing I noticed. That I'm like, wow, everything's inside this case. Not only that, they left room inside the case. So in the event that, and here's a handy tip, you want to carry an extension cord with this projector. Even though it has its power source and cable, it's not going to be long enough. You never know where you're going to find a power source. Maybe you got a wall, but you need like 20 or I don't know, 10, 15 feet of an extension cord. The great thing about this case is that it's small enough or big enough to allow you to put extra cables and fit it in there. So that was a great feature, that they didn't just make it a super compact case where you couldn't put extra things in. So those are little things that you might not hear from other reviews, but trust me, folks, keep an extension cord with this baby when you take it. So the big question is, who is this for? Parents, you would definitely love this. If you have like a basement where the kids are enjoying content, what you can do is basically use this in a basement for them to watch, like act as a TV during the wintertime. In the summertime, you could tell them, go outside, and then they could watch it with their friends for, say, a sleepover, project it on the shed or any kind of white surface that you got. You're going to be very, very impressed with the image, provided that it's dark. And that's the one thing I learned about this. The 500 lumens will suffice, but it's got to be dark. The entire environment has to be dark for this projector to shine. Pun intended. Anyways, folks, I think that's all I really want to talk about this projector. I did do a review, a back-to-back heads-on review of this projector, which is a 1080p against a 720p BenQ projector, the GV30, a back-to-back. So I want you to watch that video because I want to see if you can tell which screen is 1080p and which is 720p. So if you enjoyed this video, you definitely want to go and find that video on my YouTube channel. And of course, subscribe, like this video, and leave your comments. What do you think about portable projectors? I think this might be the next big tech category in the world of tech. So let me know your thoughts as well. I just wish they had this when I was young. Anyways, folks, that's all I got to say about this projector. Again, subscribe to the channel, like this video, leave your comments below. I'm Andy Baryer from Handy Andy Media, signing out. See you again next time.